Hey everyone, it's 10x Dragon. I hope you guys have been doing well. It's been a little bit since I've uh, had a video, just I've been so busy at work and in real life with the family. So it is the Lunar New Year event in Lords Mobile. They call it Prosperous Spring, and it's actually one of the best times to use all those uh, meetups that you've got. Is the best opportunity to get a lot of good gear. And if you see on the screen, this is Dragon Forge, which is my personal bank slash alt, and it's got you pretty basic gear. I'm just building out the mix that it's really a hyper slash storage, so I haven't really built out the equipment too much on this account. You can see I do have a lot of gems saved up just because I keep collecting it and I keep doing the daily stuff, but without really building it out. And then I also have 100x Dragon, which is my son's account, and he doesn't really play much, so it's basically my food storage unit right now. It probably has about like 8 billion, or had about 8 billion in food. I just transferred a lot of it over to uh, the 10x Dragon that has a camp here, just to prepare for a KVK. But also he has quite a few gems here as well. And since I just basically hunt using the normal energy, I keep saving up all of those speeds. So the first hack I'm going to share with you is that if you do have an alt or you do have a lot of speed ups, now is the time to use them. So in this account, I actually have quite a bit. Yes, 2.1 million. That's probably like 2.5 million right there. So about 6.7 million total of energy I have available on Dragon Forge. Oh, actually, I'm showing you the wrong screen, guys. Sorry about that. So I've got about 6.7 on Dragon Forge, and then gonna flip back over to 100x, and you can see his gear is even worse. But open up the bag here, and you can see I do have quite a bit saved up here as well. So it's about 3.87 million in energy. Now, the reason why it's the best time to use it now, I don't even know what kind of hunting gear he has. Not bad. Is because you get the opportunity to get a lot of good gear chests. Whereas normally when you hit a monster, you're waiting for a drop and you randomly get it. So like, if you click on any monster here, you'll see you have the prosperity pouch, and that gives you the ability to have multiple chests for almost every monster. You get up to 18 of the prosperity troves per day, and that's going to be hack number 2 I'm going to share with you as well. And that, of course, allows you to buy things from the prosperity shop. And in the prosperity shop, there's a new castle skin for range. Every account is set up a little differently, so it takes me a little while to adjust here. So you have the Eternal Flame skin this time. Looks pretty cool. And it's got the range boost. There's actually a really good skin. They have, of course, the emotes and a couple avatars. This is the Huey Hops is the main one that you get for free, and the rest costs money. But also you can stock up on Arctic Domes and stars and tokens if you want as well. But I always save up for the castle skin when possible. And also at the same time, we have the bargain store, which is great. Typically, the light weaver chests are not worth it unless you're going to get it to gold eventually, which most of us are not. Um, Astrolight is okay. It's decent. 10,000 for 2 a day. I mean, it's a little expensive. Then you have, of course, the Gargantuan, the Dam 5, basically. The Bon Appetit Blackwing. And then you have some gear on a blue level, which is actually pretty nice. So as you saw, most of my gear is blue. So I actually need all of these. So since I have the gems, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to do it quick because I have 14 minutes before a reset. So I'm going to stock up on these every day. So that's basically 3 times you can buy these. I'm not so worried about the gems right now. It's hard to get, actually. I don't have it. These are the fam jewels, which basically give you 10% extra cav attack, inf attack, and range attack when they're gold. And then of course sigils are also pretty important, but I don't think it has it open yet. And star scrolls can be also a great buy on this one as well. So if you have things saved up, definitely go for it. I will actually recommend the legendary chest packs before you start going after these 3. And the reason why it's actually can be a better value is you get 2, but you have the ability to get 10 runes instead of a guaranteed 2. So it's really good. And of course, there's the off chance you just want to get merging speed up, but you can also get chaos cores as well. And it's a great way because at least you can get 2. So the odds are in your favor that you're going to be able to level up, guys. And Huey Hop's definitely one of the ones that you want to get because of the Rascal Rabbit, which allows you to save your hero, once per day. Once you get up to that level, and you have enough, cores for it. So that's an essential one to get. Now let's get back to the hacks there before we go. I want to buy that real quick before I have a time run out actually. And gems go by fast, as you can see, so you always want to be careful with them as well. Let me actually check out what he has, just in case I want to get those other ones. They're probably level 1. Alright, the bone. Yes. 7 only. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that count. He's already got enough. Doesn't level it up. Oh, order setting. There. All right, let's check out Huey Hop. That's one of the ones I really want to see. Yeah, so that would be a good value because he's almost to get to that next level, which is army hit points. And then one as well. And the reason why this one would be good to get up to the next level is because then you can get your range attack up to level 10, an extra 10% on that one. So that's actually a good one as well. But I am probably gonna. I'm debating whether to get it. So I'm gonna skip those. I will. Oh, I already got it. What am I talking about? It's late here. It's almost midnight. So now I'm gonna actually switch back over to the other one real quick and do the same here. Because in 10 minutes I'm going to be able to do it again because it's that late. So IgG really gives us a lot of stuff during the Asian New Year and the Lunar New Year. Obviously, since they're, even though they're based out of Singapore, they're really, I think, a Chinese-based company. So I don't even know if I did the. Let's go to the bar here. We got 27. Astrolite. I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing here. But the real priority for these accounts is to get the gear up. And that's why these rare gears at blue are a really good deal. Okay. Perfect. So let me show you the first hack that I was talking about. Now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to go switch over to the hunting gear here. Now to get the prosperity trove, you can get 18 chests per day. So I don't have that much time left here on these accounts. So one thing that you can do is, so you see this level 1, I'm actually going to switch out of my hunting gear, which sounds counterintuitive, and I'm just going to go into something really weak like shaman gear. Now typically when you attack this guy, the Hardox, you want to have it strong against physical attacks. So you want to send a magic, army against it. However, I don't want to kill this. I want to use as many hits as possible. So I'm going to crank it all the way up. And since I have the energy, I'm going to just use as much as possible to max it out. So you can see I can get about 25 hits. I could probably get 26 if I really do it. It's only 2 minutes left, so I'm under the gun here. I'm going to clear out everything here. And I'm going to use a weak physical. And only one. And I'm going to deploy. So that will give me less of a chance to kill it. And still get 26 hits. Or 25 hits. So see how it did 45, it didn't kill it. Now if I go over here, I get credit for 25 hits. So I automatically get 5 prosperity pouches, which gives me the ability to get all this stuff here randomly. So I can get a monstrous crate or a chest or a flipper. So you basically have the ability to get every single rare item that's there, plus you get all the other things without spending a huge amount of energy. The other option is that you can go attack level 5s and 4s and they give a higher drop rate. So I'm going to go over here really quick. So here I've gotten 7 out of 18, so I have a bunch more to go. And so I'm going to just look for the same thing really quick if I can find one. And just find a level 1 really quick and just nail it. And just for comparison too, I'll just do this level 3 really quick. And I'm going over just to show you the right way. I'm going to max it out again just because I do 11 hit. I'm going to attack, and this time I'm going to actually, use the right heroes here. So it's a level 3, so it's Bob Goblin, then Iterator. I'm lagging a little bit here. That's the core magic set here. Oh, and it disappeared. I was too slow. At least I didn't waste my energy. So it's actually at the reset time, even though there's 4 minutes left in the day. So I just missed it. But it typically gives you a lot more hits when you do a higher level. So it's going to reset for the day. And now in the meantime then, so that's hack number 1, is that using your energy around this time to get those prosperous pouches, which will give us some good loot. So let's just check this out. So again, that was 1 hit. I basically got 1 per hit with using a very little energy. So even if I'm focusing on those level 1 monsters and not actually even killing it, you're going to really get the treasure that you're looking for. So see, I got all these chests here, and then of course you get a lot of gold and those sort of things as well. And then of course you get the prosperity trove, which gives you the prosperity firecrackers, which is basically the currency for the prosperity store. And you need 1,500 to get that castle skin permanently. And you can also use what do you call it? I totally am blacking out. Sorry guys, it's late. I had a gallantry chest. We won, of course, a base this time, so I distributed it around randomly. This is actually a pretty old one. I haven't opened it. I think Exorcist got the last one. They started putting the brushes in there as well, which is nice. Let's see what we get. Pouches. And ones gave me energy and more speed ups for research. The other thing also is that the labyrinth has special, lunar dragon in it that drops these fortune ingots. And I'll go ahead and open it, and it can actually give you 100, 200, 500, 1,000, 10,000, and 100,000 gems as well. So I actually opened up about 300 on my other account earlier. Let's pick out the Tessa packs while we wait. So you see here I got 3 chaos cores, which is great, 6 queen bee packs, 4 frostwing, and 2 Huey Hop. So for the bang for the buck, I got 12 runes that I needed. So it's definitely a great pack to get. And it should actually reset in 1 minute. This was a level 20 essence that I did. It was actually closer than I thought. My cav is not as strong. I should have probably done a range front, but I just did a cav spear on it, and it still won, but it was closer than it could have been. So let me show you the labyrinth really quick. So here you get those ingots that I mentioned, which gives you there's no 10,000. It's no 1, 2, 5, 1,000, and 100,000. I've never seen anyone get the 100,000, but I did get the 1,000 and the rest of them. Now, on this account, I don't have Elite, but Elite it actually just takes it to a whole nother level. And I noticed that I get a lot more blessings for free on this one as well. Uh, so I end up getting like 60 to 80 free hits, um, which is really interesting. And on top of that, there's also another special event here. For the gifts galore. And it basically gives you more fortune chests. So I actually got one of these that gave me 100,000 because I got 10 times 1,000. So I just went to town on it, and I think it ended up giving me like 200,000 gems total by the time I was done. Because I was on a lead and kept getting that, and it also fortune packs are great to replenish your energy levels and your speed ups overall. Plus, you can eventually, possibly hit the jackpot. I've only done it twice on my Big Dragon account, and I won about like 2 million both times. But that was in the space of 2 years as well. And it looks like now they're also giving us a special today where you can get a double coupon, buy one get one free. When I do these coupons, I will, if I, when I was going for the champ gear, I would actually do it on the higher level one. But this is a great one to do on this account with the fortune to get more speed ups, those sort of things. So New Year's wish, seal the deal. I like that, the Astrolite and the champ test. Here's a new hero, Wave Crasher / Austin. He's actually a passive hero. So you get these bonuses even if he's not in your lineup. So he's actually a good hero to get. This is interesting too, because this one actually gives you up to 300,000 if you win that one. So you can get a lot of stars there and increase your chances of getting a lot of great loot. I'm not used to seeing a witch doll in there because I have her already. And the Snail Princess is a good one too. So if you're not going to spend a lot of money, sometimes these hero ones are good to get. Then you get 30. I tend to slow play these instead of getting them, a lot, because the more you go up, the less value and ROI you get. So that's how they kind of hook you. So if you have patience, you save a lot of money just by doing one at a time and just waiting for the next round. But that's not easy to do, I know. Carpets are another great one to get at that level because they're so expensive generally. Foraging. They have a lot of new packs they just keep coming out with and putting in. There's also the new weekly and monthly packs. This one's actually not bad. You get 75,000 gems for $5 for the entire month, and you can also double up, so you can actually get 105 for about $7. And then they have the weekly passes as well. I haven't gotten any of these yet, but they're there. That one's a little expensive, but and what else do they give us? And bonus firecracker today. And a lot of these things kind of reset. There was also the artifact fair. We had the royal chest available that ended. So if you have a couple more days, like 3 days, to go ahead and use whatever extra or all challenge badges that you get. So I got 6. I'm going to use them for brushes. Brushes are used to upgrade and enhance the artifacts that you have. And artifacts by far, and I'll do a different video on this later, one of the best ways to level up your account. And I just got 60 right there too. And another tip is that I'm actually not using them right now because a lot of times in Guild Fest they'll have quests where it says upgrade or enhance your artifact, and so those are actually really easy ones to get if you have enough brushes and if you have enough of these records. Oh, yeah. It gets harder when it goes up to gold quite a bit, but you can see already 9% on that just one artifact. So when you look at it, and keep in mind this is an alt account, so but you get storage boost, speed boost, healing boost, construction research, merging, and attack boost here. So if you look at it here, even on this account, it's almost 20% extra on my base attack, even without my leader. That is really key. And then with the leader, of course, then I have another 25%, so that's already 45% extra attack. And then Battle Fury is another 2, so it's like 27. So it's almost like 30% right there on a, an alt account. On my main one, it's actually, much more. I have it on here. I can show you really quick. Put it. There we go. And oh, you also get the fortune as well, the packet that the guild leader can give out to everybody. So you get 100 basically each time, and if you open it, you can get just different things. I got 2 3-day speed ups, which was great. If I switch over to the Big Dragon account, make sure he grabs his. You just click up here on the top. And what did he get? I got 5,000 gems. Let's see what you get. And then you can also actually buy more to give out your guild. Now, I don't know if this goes out to everybody or it's just 10 that people can get. But you'll randomly get one of these items below. So you can get 300,000 gems, which is pretty nice. 300,000 stars. 1,000 astrolite chests. That'd be pretty dope. And 24. So it's not bad. This is actually, pretty good. So I don't know if everybody gets 10 or they're just 10 total and you give out to 10 people. So that's the, I don't know about that one. But I've never gotten one from anybody. I don't think anyone's ever given it to anyone in any guilds that I've been with, I've been playing here. So he got 20k energy times 5, so 100,000 energy. So the prizes are pretty nice there. And again, even the same thing here. So this is actually, was my original account, and you can see my hunting gear is really good on this account. I even got it tempered, and it's a little bit. So, but even here on the same, I'm going to do the same thing. Generally, I want to get those, 18 as quickly as possible. If I need a gear, hitting those ones are better. But let me see if I can. All right, I'll just show you. checking if I have the hunting ground available. So I have a hunting ground also, and that's from Saberfang Familiar, where once per day you can use it, and it adds 15 hunts in a row to one monster that you're attacking. So now, instead of having to hit this 15 times, when I hit this first time, I'm going to already be at 15. And it, of course, goes up to 25, so it makes it much more powerful. So if I want to actually kill this guy, I don't have that much energy to count. I will... I don't even have a full thing. Let's see how much damage I can do on this guy. Yeah, I didn't even have enough to fill it, because I almost have 70,000 on this one. So, but also my monster hunt cost is also much lower here too. It's normally, for most accounts, it's much higher. But for me, for level 5, it's like 8,000. So I get more bang for the buck. So let's hit this guy. I'm gonna do one at a time just to get the count up. And I've also found that Rosemount works really well here too. I'm already at 1. Now remember, these are the ones with the Astrolite monster runes, so they end up being more. How she does. Not the same. So here I got 3 prosperity pouches on that one hit. Not much else. So I haven't even got any troves yet. That's why I was kind of, comparing it to saying it's more advantageous to go after a level 1 with one off hero that is opposite, and when you're out of gear, because you end up doing much more damage and get more treasure for less energy. It's basically the XP pack and the Guild Fest hit monster, hack that I already shared with you guys before. And then besides that, just using up all your energy to get those pouches is a great way to gear up. So that's it for today. I'm just going to go ahead and grind these out. I'm going to start doing the hunts to get those pouches, and I'll do another video afterwards tomorrow just to share with you, what gear items I got from all of that. And you can see how I was able to upgrade them. All right, guys, take care. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon.